Nick riffing on Andrew Yang. Somebody mentioned this one. It's fucking 30 minutes. So I think what I'm gonna do with these long ones is just make them even longer and pause and talk. So it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like we're bonding. We're chilling. You know, so how are, like almost like a live stream type thing, but not live. Because in case I say something stupid, I could edit it out.
We're talking about arugula, everyone.
We all like it. In other countries, it's called rocket. Did you
No.
know?
Why is this dude always playing fucking video games in the background, man?
In the UK, they call it rocket.
Boobala? That's cool. How about that?
Yeah.
Oogala boogala.
It's a cooler
I
name than
wonder who that's
arugula.
for.
What?
What that kind of lettuce is for.
Oogala boogala?
Arugala boogala?
You guys remember that bitch?
It's racist. I
Oh,
don't know.
okay. I thought you were being silly.
You guys
Yeah,
remember
what are these guys having a salad over here? What's in it? Arugala boogala?
Remember that bitch?
We got a couple of guys having an arugala boogala salad over here.
I'm not even sure who that's racist towards.
I don't know. It's like a concept. It's like there's
It's an amorphous.
a guy
racist.
walking past a construction site and some black guys are eating their salad for lunch.
Oh, okay.
And there he goes, hey, get a load of this. What are these guys eating for lunch? A arugala boogala salad? And he's just elbowing one of those like Bangladeshi police officers.
Oh, yeah,
He's
the
like,
ones that like the
"Sorry,
tickets?"
yes. Can you please help me find pants that fit?
Yeah, why are they all in like a fucking
they're
uniform?
dad's
Yes,
clothes.
it looks like a child,
Oh,
dude.
Yeah, it's really
A
strange.
little boy playing policeman.
And the
think
hats
that
are
the-
big too.
Yeah.
I think that the police tailor is like a big prankster.
Yeah.
I think that he's like I'm gonna make these.
Take this, you fucking Indian.
Yeah, I don't think he likes
The
South
tailor-
Asians.
The tailor of Panama.
Yeah. You remember?
Are meter maids cops in New York? They seem like they're not. None of those people seem like real cops to me.
I think they're cops. Yeah.
There's no distinction. They seem soft. It seems like do they have guns?
It's always like traditionally an old lady cop job.
Yeah, or like a frail, like fresh off the boat.
What I want is
Immigrant, yeah.
beater maids, and it's a cop that's like, sir, if you're gonna park there, you gotta let me beat you off. I'm like, well, fine, but I'm in a rush. If that's how the system is set up, if that's how President Andrew Yang wants it, so be it.
But I'm in a rush, so please kiss my neck while you do it.
Yeah, President Andrew Yang is like, in addition to anime body pillows,
That's not what he sounds like.
available for everybody. Everybody gets an anime body pillow.
Yeah.
Wait,
But
he
we will
really
also-
talks like that?
Yeah, learn English, Yang.
Yeah.
That's
Dude. You know what's one of what's one of the good things about racism? What's what's so great about being racist? No, what I was gonna say is like it's like the more people call something bad and racist, like you can't make fun of an Asian like that. It's just the more taboo something is, it's the more funny it gets when somebody does it. You know what I mean?
that's what.
Yeah, but we will also be introducing beta maids instead of the police.
No, yeah.
Everyone says the police are racist. But what if the police only job was to beat off your penis? That way, when you get in trouble, an ugly woman beats you off. And it's punitive because no one believes in the psychological trauma that happens to men when they're taken advantage of by an ugly woman.
Yep.
That way, it's laughable. And it also has a built-in way of correcting the issue of sexual assault and how it's not treated fairly based on
interesting.
gender.
Thank
So
you.
Yang's
Thank
idea
you,
is to
Yang.
just rape men more.
So you use ugly female cops to rape white men.
Yeah.
And this is part of my genius
It's a
computer guy
redistribution.
strategy to fix the country.
Yeah.
And then
I love
everyone
how
has to be like, yeah, I guess he has a point. I guess it's just one weird Chinese guy that's figured out everything. He's developed a system that works for everybody.
I love how you're using that classic Yang upstate New York accent.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, I'll take that free.
I think that's where he's from.
Is he from?
I think he's from like Rochester.
Going up in
Oh,
Rochester.
so you were joking also, Adam. He doesn't sound like
No,
that.
he's
Of course he doesn't
American.
sound like
I don't know.
His
I've never heard
parents
him
are from
speak.
Taiwan, but yeah, he's American. He's running for president,
I
which
was
means that he
born-
had to have been born here.
I was born and raised in Syracuse.
You're right. That is a good point.
He has to be over 35.
Well, he doesn't have to be raised here. He needs to be born here.
Yeah,
He
but
could
I
have been
guess-
born here and taken fucking back to.
was he-
Ted
also-
Cruz born in Canada, right?
He can also be pulling
know. I think he would.
Beto O'Rourke and just choose to sound like that.
That's true.
No one's going to stop
Culture.
it.
You know, that'd be less cultural appropriation than Beto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause that's at
I
least
want to
his
run
own
as
culture.
I want to run as Ding Dong Mullen.
Oh no, dude. Oh fuck.
Tom
it's like-
Mullen.
Yeah, you know, down in Texas, we have an expression. It's you fool me once, I pee in your Coca-Cola. When they look back on the past, they are going to say, "Do we know who are these Japanese scum that passed this Donald Trump plan? We don't want to be like those nip scum." Man, I miss being a little youngin'.
A little youngin', huh?
Man, I remember my daddy. He called me sucking on his nuts while he was asleep. Made me suck. He said, "You gonna sit
Suck
here?
his
You gonna
whole
suck my
pack of
whole
nuts."
dick? You gonna suck my whole dick?"
And I
What
never
the fuck?
sucked another
And
Just
dick.
happened.
it made me sick, boy. Yeah, man, I had to go to school. We had in chorus class. Everybody's laughing at me because my vocal cords was bruised.
That's why you talk that way.
And I
Yeah, I thought it was
yeah.
from cigarettes.
Oh no, I'm first generation Taiwanese. My vocal cords. Hey, good afternoon. My name is presidential candidate Andrew Yang.
I think you mean mayoral candidate.
Mayoral candidate Andrew Yang.
Andrew Yang.
That's the thing I love about New York. You going into bodega.
Stop with that, man.
You going into bodega.
That is how
And you
it-
said, "Let me get a chirp cheers and get extra something on it.
We can either.
Let me get extra cern on the chopped cheers and down the
the
job."
chopped churs.
Yeah. Like, "Hey man, are you okay?" "Nah, I'm having a stroke."
We can either.
Right here.
What was it? We could have
Look, I got
cashews or issues.
the two things you need to know about me. I'm a guy.
bust nuts.
I'm from Taiwan and I'm having a stroke.
We have cashews or issues.
You know,
We
come
have
down
Hershey's or Hershey's.
come down here and bust nuts.
You want to come bust nuts with me? Then we ain't got no problem. But we gonna have a problem. Then it's gonna be we gonna have worblums.
What
We're
the
gonna have
fucking
work.
accent? Is that a Baltimore accent or something? The fuck? Problem.
I don't got word problems. I got action problems.
So true.
You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Yang, the question
Yeah,
was
Matt-
about school vouchers.
The vouchers will be redeemed for Bitcoin. I already said that. I already said we don't need no damn schools if you just give the
If you
kids
got
cryptocurrency.
Bitcoin, if you got,
currency.
They got cryptocurrency, but they ain't got no blood row currency. That's the problem. Is that they ain't no balance to it.
there needs to be more violence in the crypto market.
Look, a lot of people they don't trust me because they know I said the N word throughout my teen years. But you have to understand that was an act of endearment.
That makes him the most New York candidate possible. If he's if as a Chinese teenager he said the N word, that's
Have you
Queens is crawling with those guys.
Have you taken the subway?
Have you
to
taken the
Flushing?
7? Yeah. All it is Chinese kids.
You know why
with
they call it the
Caesars
7?
Close your eyes.
saying the
It's
N
like
word.
You know why they call it the South? Because I grew up on the 7. You know what I'm saying? I'm Chinese. I'm from Flushing. I grew up on the 7. They call it the 7 because there's 7 letters you say when you on that train.
Yeah,
N-I-G.
I don't think that's why they call it that.
Yes, it is.
You think they think it's the 7 train is named after the letters in the N word.
It's
the number of letters.
Nigafag.
I don't think
The
that's
7
true.
that's on my license plate.
Mr. Yang.
Wait, I'm sorry, Mr. Yang. Are you saying that your license plate
I got a
says
You got
two
a
slurs?
You got a vanity.
I got a Toyota. I got a stretch limousine Toyota Avalon with Nigafag on the license plate.
Wow, that's bad for the city.
That's
to drive
fucked up, man.
And I got
a
the whole-
parallel perk that.
And we got look. You know how they got moon roofs? This thing, the entire top glass, and then there's a shark tank above
Nice.
it. So
Oh,
That's
nice.
above
when you
it.
look it
What
up,
the
you
hell?
just see seeing sharks.
That's awesome.
You just seeing, and you would drive around the avenues, rubbing down the city in the avenues, and you looking up at sharks eating all the buildings.
So I'm sorry. Is that
And that's where that's called the dollar bill money mentality.
is it a little?
That's called the cash dollar bill.
So is it a very high Avalon, or are you smushed under the?
Yeah, it'd be on 82s.
Okay,
You got rolling on 82.
No, okay, I understand. So it's high, but
God
does that give you enough space to sit
Yes,
if you're under the
But
aquarium?
hold on, let me explain something to you.
Yeah.
because I don't think you understand what we're saying.
I don't.
I think you have a bit of a comprehension problem.
I am. I'm having a hard time comprehending the layout of this limousine.
It's on 82s.
But that only makes it higher.
It's on 82s.
It doesn't make the actual inside
It's on 82s.
taller.
It's on 82s, but the car will be sitting in the middle of the tires. So, but down low. So it's
The tires are higher than
the
the
tires are higher than the car, and the tires drag the car along the ground.
Okay. All right.
So the
You got
car,
it dropped. You
Look,
still got it
look,
dropped.
I don't understand. I'm having even a harder time
and the car,
understanding
the
now.
car got a snow. They got like a train plow on the front.
Okay.
A cow pusher.
What?
And so that digs into the streets. The streets.
Oh, I see. You're destroying the
It
street.
destroys into the
Street
streets.
Shark style.
And they stole the idea from me.
Street
That's what
Shark.
I was.
Yeah.
I was the first NIGFAG on the block that had a car.
Please stop saying that.
But I'm Chinese. I'm from
Mr.
Flushing.
Yang.
That's it.
Come on.
Growing up in Flushing, we would all call each
I
other.
think you're from upstate New York.
We would call. I'm first generation Taiwanese, so pardon me if I'm calling my friends NIGFAGs.
Okay.
All right.
Please stop.
I have
spelling
a
it.
question just to change tracks.
But so
Candidate
I
Yang.
said I was the first person to be destroying the streets with a bunch of sharks on top of my car.
Yeah.
And then that show came out, and I said, what? I said, hold on a damn minute.
So, candidate Yang, there's been a lot of.
So I ain't seen nothing like that in the hot pot before.
His buddy's about to ruin the bit. I have a feeling. Hey, well, let's.
Go
in
ahead.
the hot pot.
So I'm sorry.
There's been a lot of anti-Chinese and
That's
Asian
true.
sentiment after the coronavirus, which, as you know,
What are you talking about? I don't even know.
There's been
There was a virus
An
that came from
uptick.
Wuhan in China.
I don't know nothing about that shit. Anyway, so we're trying to do is think about like eBay, but for pussy.
Yeah.
the crowd is going.
But that used to be a thing. It was called Backpage. It's not like I never used it or anything. You could go. It was like Craigslist, but it was called Backpage, and you could very easily get ladies of the night or the day, whatever time it is, and it was legit. Not, I never used it though. I've never used it.
Wild. Andrew Yang with a landslide victory in the mayoral primaries, with running on the platform of eBay for pussy.
Everybody trying to be a search worker right now, but if you trying to be a search worker and you ain't got your shit cert, then you in for suck. You know what I'm saying? If you
Yeah.
ain't cert, you suck.
That's true.
That's what it's saying. Like, because we got a lot of, they be thinking that people outside of New York be thinking that's for Jews only.
Right.
But
What
the reality is it increases the sensation.
Not getting circed.
Yeah.
Okay, I love it. Andrew Yang, everyone who's from
Look, if you got
Baltimore and Oakland, it
look.
sounds like at the same
Yeah.
time.
Let me explain you something. Let me explain something to you.
Yes.
Look, you got a hat on and you go outside. How's that feel on your head? Now, the weather, the wind. Imagine
I
wind is
can't really
pussy.
feel the wind.
Imagine wind.
Yeah.
You
If
can't
You're
feel
wearing
shit.
okay, so the wind is.
But you
pussy.
take the hat off, and now you got pussy all over your motherfucking face.
Oh, the wind is
pussy dripping down
But I
on
thought-
your shirt.
Which sounds awesome.
That's
But-
why I want to take it a step further. I'm trying to get all the skin taken off my penis entirely.
Wow, that sounds painful.
I'm trying to have my shit inside Earth.
I thought you were you were against circumcision.
I've changed my mind.
Okay.
Somebody sent me some literature on the issue,
Literature.
and now my position has changed.
Has evolved.
You could even say my position has become circumcised.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's been turned inside Earth.
Because of the metaphor of a hat on your head and wind being pussy. Is that what turned it around?
I don't
for
even
you?
think about it because that's how Jews be doing that shit with everything.
That's true.
You wear a hat to hide the fact that you're going bald, and so the Jews said, "Why don't we just cut it down to the part where you're actually bald?"
Yes.
And then we can feel all that
Smart.
pussy wind on our
hair,
but
not on our bald head, where it would slide off.
You want the rest of the hair growing
You
wild.
want the hair saturated
Yeah,
with
yeah.
pussy.
Just a wet pussy
Yeah,
ass
like a
head.
small hat. Yeah, a small hat to cover the
Cover
bald
up
part.
the bald part.
Yeah.
Because pussy juice can be corrosive to the skin.
And they're
Yeah.
just doing the same shit with the cocks.
That's awesome. You know what? You honestly, Mr. Yang, you have turned
You got my
you've
vote.
turned me around on that.
Yeah, I know we're supposed to be the moderators and be objective,
But
but
between eBay for pussy and getting pussy juice,
he had me at eBay for pussy.
He had me there as well.
Yeah,
Now, what about the issue of
Child molestation.
Yeah, what about
How do you
that
feel
as
about
an
that?
issue?
They're like, no. Oh, my bus.
My bust.
What,
You got
what do you mean? What is
My
your
bus.
take?
My bus.
No,
gotta my bus.
We got to bring
My bus. Move on, please.
Okay.
Next question.
What about an occupancy tax? Oh, is that your Nextel?
Where are you at?
Who's Nextelling you?
Where you
Sorry,
at,
I'm
dog?
just my shit blowing up. I ain't be trying to interrupt.
Boost Mobile. Where you at?
Mr. Kamala over here.
That's just that's not. What do you mean, Mr. Kamal? That's just a black guy.
I'm just trying to my shit be blown up, but it's just different business.
Yeah, Mr. Kamala in real life is a Jewish guy. It's not even a black guy like you. Never mind.
Wait, is there a guy named Mr. Kamala?
In
Well,
this,
if you
in
say
this
really
situation,
Kamala,
I'm on a debate stage,
Yeah.
and we're debating, and I'm interrupting somebody's answer by pretending girls are blowing up my phone.
Oh, I see. I see. So it's not girls.
It's not the phone.
It's
not
guys.
Even, it's me
Oh,
making.
you're
noise.
calling yourself.
Me making a noise with my mouth.
What do you have to?
Thanks for being honest.
Hey,
Mr.
shit,
Yang,
my-
please wait.
My shit blurring up.
It's not blurring up.
It's
sir.
blurring up.
We can see your phone. It is not lighting up.
And it's bitches that got they pussy hard for my pernus. And that might not serve well with some of you.
Oh, I shouldn't do that.
Mr. Yang, where did you pick this accent up from exactly, and what is it?
Yeah, it was just
It's a traditional Taiwanese accent.
Oh, this is from Taiwan.
Yeah, I'm from Taiwan.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I had no
yeah.
idea. I had no idea, sir.
Yeah, the doctor says it's brain cancer. The doctor says I got a benign tumor that's grown to half the size of my skull,
Wow.
but it's benign.
Right. I told him benign. How about you suck this benign and a half?
That's very funny.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
I'll give him that. That's very funny. But he's got problems with redistricting. So you shouldn't vote for that man.
Okay. Okay. How many motherfuckers are running?
I'm
for
bringing back bananas in pajamas, but this time you can see they're circumcised.
it? You can see their penises.
Bananas in pajamas are coming down the stairs.
They're a
Now,
little
let me ask you
they're
this.
peeled
The
down
top
a
of the
little bit.
banana been peeled down.
Oh, so
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
they're all you're telling me you're revealing that the bananas in pajamas are actually two
number one and
cocks,
banana
two giant
number two.
cocks.
No, they're bananas.
Oh,
But it's a metaphor.
I see.
That's
Yeah.
what makes art good. Is
Do you
when
think
it's
some people
metaphor.
might think what you're saying is
like
that
if
the bananas
I
are penises?
look, so like if I just said, oh, it's about a Polar Express, it's about a train that goes to the North Pole, that would be gay. But when you say the train is actually about like the mentality of lifestyles, that's how you know.
Are you a big Robert Zemeckis animation fan?
That's how you know it's a genius. That's the dollar bill cash mentality.
Dollar bill cash money mentality, of course.
Wow.
It's about executive styles of life management.
Between
That's
the dollar
right.
bill cash money mentality and being Chinese and saying the N word, that locks up a lot of New York.
Yeah.
And if he flips on circumcision, that's three of the biggest
Oh
the
yeah,
biggest-
then you got the Orthodox Jews.
You got
there.
Jews, you got Chinese
You know what I'm saying?
teenagers.
You know, they got circumcision, but I'm trying to get smircumcision. I'm trying to get
Oh, like a
circumcised.
smile.
Like
So
a
you want to smile?
Yeah, I said carve my shit up so it looks like my dick is like, what's up, man?
It's smirking.
Hey, how you doing, ma?
You want your
I got my
penis.
shit circumcised.
You want your penis to look like
Yeah, they cut
Heath
the whole.
Ledger and the Joker without
we got,
his makeup.
So the lip, the hole, the slit, it's got one. It's like the cheeks coming up on one side. It's
Yeah,
like,
a
hey,
little
I see
smirk.
you.
Oh, and that way you'll
Okay.
come in sort of a crescent moon shape.
Yeah, and I got on the side like a shark mouth tattooed on it.
Oh yeah, you're into sharks. I
And then
forgot about
like
that.
a Sailor Jerry, like a girl
Yeah.
that says it ain't over till the fat lady turns.
Oh wow. But she's not fat, the girl.
Yeah, the girl
No,
saying
she's
it.
fine as shit.
I'm
she's
fucking
fine.
that. That's the girl.
Yeah.
I'm fucking the fine girl. The fat bitch is just she's some bitch that
Who
sings.
sings? Who
Yeah.
That's
tells
how you know when
things are
shit's
over.
done. Because back in the day in the factory, they used to hire a fat bitch to sing at the end of the day.
Oh.
That's where that
That's when it
expression.
was quitting time.
That's where that expression comes
The
from.
expression.
All right, I think if you want to watch the rest of it, you could. I'll put the link in the description. This one's kind of dragging on a little bit. I have no fucking idea what they're talking about anymore, and I'm starting to like zone out and like petting my dog and like just fucking. Anyway, I'm not gonna do the entire half hour of this one, but it was funny. It was good. Just dragging on. All right. Peace.